Welcome to the AdMax video training series. This video will cover the basics of entering a payment. If you have not yet watched the introduction to payment and adjustment entry video, please stop and do so now. From the batch control list, we will either select an existing batch or create a new one. Now that we're in the batch, we're going to click on the Enter Cash Payment icon. This will display the payment entry screen. From this screen, we can enter cash, check, or credit card payments, as well as make adjustments to existing payments. For this video, we will only enter a cash payment. Regardless of the type of payment we will enter, we will always start the same way, by selecting a customer. You can select the customer by entering an account number, phone number, invoice number, ad number, order number, or advertiser name. After selecting the advertiser, a list of outstanding charges will be displayed on the right side of the screen. Bills that have been sent to the advertiser will appear on the top of the list, and they will be labeled with INV for invoice in the first column. Ads that have not yet been billed will appear at the bottom of the list, and they will be labeled with AD in the first column. The second column is the invoice number or ad number. The third and fourth columns are the current and original balance for that item. And the last column is just informational. For ads, it will indicate the ad category, while for invoices, it will show the date the bill was produced. To enter a payment, we'll first enter a cash amount. The reference number and description fields are optional. A reference number might be the number on a pre-printed receipt, while the description can be used to clarify the purpose of the payment. If the customer qualifies for a payment discount, you can enter the amount of the discount and identify the type of discount. The discount amount is added to the amount of the payment. For this example, we will leave the discount blank. Double-click on an item in the outstanding balance list to apply the payment to it. As payments are applied, the item will move from the outstanding balance list to the will pay list. Once we've applied our payment, we can click on the Save button. This will store the payment in the batch and clear the screen so that we can enter our next payment. When we are done entering payments, press the Exit button to return to the batch. The list will now display our payment transactions. To edit the payment, simply double-click on it. When editing a batch, we can reset how the payment is applied. First, I'll remove the transactions I've already applied, and then I'll be able to reapply the money to a different transaction. Once I'm done, I can press the Save button to store the changes. Since I was editing a payment instead of entering a new payment, AdMax returned me to the transaction list. To delete a payment, press the Delete key on your keyboard and confirm that you want to delete the payment. To review, you must be in a batch before you can enter a payment transaction. Click on the Enter Cash Payment icon to create a new payment transaction. You can edit a payment by double-clicking on it from the transaction list, and you can delete a payment by highlighting it and pressing the Delete key. This concludes the introduction to entering cash payments.